Hey everyone, and welcome to another Armoured Warfare video. The subject of today's, the upgraded T55 and Battle Pass mission vehicle, the T55 Enigma. The T55s are one of the most infamous vehicles out there. A huge number of them were exported into the Middle East as part of military aid schemes for countries such as Syria, Iraq, and Egypt. The Enigma is the upgraded Iraqi version of the vehicle. While it was in the service of the Iraqi military, vehicle technology and anti-tank technology was evolving so quickly that the T-55's protection was rapidly becoming inadequate. The Enigma was their answer to this. Basically, it was a very simple solution. Bolt on a bunch of steel plates to the turret, upper front plate, and the sides of the vehicle. Unfortunately, while official reports are fairly spotty, apparently they were only used in a single battle and they made no difference whatsoever, because at the end of the day, they were still an obsolete T-55 at their core, with a ton of extra weight strapped onto it. As a result though, during Desert Storm, 5 Enigmas were confirmed to be knocked out, and they were recovered as trophies, the most famous ones currently in the Tank Museum at Bovington, as you can see on the screen now. After the Gulf War though, the Enigmas were never used again. In-game though, it's a premium tier 3 main battle tank you get through the battle pass. You have to complete a whole bunch of missions to be able to unlock it, so it's quite a long and involved task to do it. So before checking it out in battle, let's have a quick look at its stats. Let's start with the boomstick, that 100mm gun. Well, how do I put this? It's probably one of the worst guns of its tier. 310 damage per shot with heat is the lowest of any of the tier 3 MBTs. The penetration of 300 is the joint lowest of its tier, but those negatives come with slightly better supporting stats. Good reload time of 5.7 seconds, which actually puts its theoretical damage per minute actually at the highest of its tier, funnily enough. Plus, it's more accurate and aims faster than most of the other tier guns, with the exception of like the Leopard. Sadly though, those supporting stats don't really help very much at all. That low penetration means it struggles when it's dealing with higher tiers, which happens quite a lot, so you are able to put that theoretical damage to work. Plus it has to deal with the very Russian gun depression, so you spend much of your time attempting to get that gun down and onto target, which gets very frustrating very quickly. Mobility wise, well, it's not much to talk about really here, because, well, let's put it this way, it has none. It's basically, like I said, it's a standard T-55 with a whole bunch of armor plating bolted onto the thing without an engine upgrade. So it's about 10 tons, like, more weight on the vehicle without a more powerful engine. So he's got a lower top speed than the Mark II Chieftain. So let's be real, it's not really a speed demon. It's not particularly remembered for being particularly rapid, although it does actually accelerate a bit quicker than that. The hull traverse is alright though, so getting around the sides of this thing is a bit more difficult than the others in its tier, but honestly, mobility wise, it is super slow and very sluggish. So let's take a look at the armor profile of this vehicle. Well, you know, I say armor, or the lack of armor profile I guess is going to be what the thing is here. Let's head into the preview and go into the armor calculator and check it out frontally. As you can see, everywhere where the extra the extra armor is, this basic, like, the plating that just is bolted onto this vehicle, it's actually pretty much impervious to another, especially to another Enigma. However, everywhere else, it is still a T-55. And as you can imagine, oh look, straight through. Even on the turret, absolutely everywhere, straight through. But even better than that, most of the time you're going to accidentally hit something important. Gas tank and ammo rack, there look. Gas tank ammo rack. Driver there. Anywhere, like, so basically you can set this on fire pretty easily by hitting gas tanks. You can ammo rack it very easily by hitting straight through the front lower plate here. There you go, look. And if we go around here, we've got, like, the turret ring is around here somewhere. There it is, there's the turret ring, just in there. You've got the commander over here, there's the gunner. You've got commander, I think, is up here somewhere. You got the breach. Yeah, so more often than not, you're going to hit something very, very important when you do go through. But, like I'm saying, lack of armor. It's still a T-55 at the end of the day, even though it's got this extra armor just bolted on. Let's take a look at the Tier 1 M41 Walker Bulldog. Oh, look. Even that goes straight through. It's ridiculous, look. Even that goes straight through. Like, it has a little bit more problem, like, in some areas, but most of the time, it's going straight through. Even through the side, look, it's going straight through. Side of the turret, hitting another ammo rack there, look. Everything on the side just goes straight through. It has no armor. It just doesn't have any at all. Like, you can pick anything. Type 69 has a few more issues than the turret because it has a very, very bad gun. Chieftain, straight through. Leopard, no problems. Like OT65, no problem. And then you go into Tier 4 and it's just like, well, I'm going to go straight through absolutely everything. Lav 150-90, look. Straight through. M60. There's no problems to any of these. This is with heat, for example, on the OA 82. Scorpion 90. Like, it's even penning, like, it's even penning, like, elsewhere as well now. And you can't even turn, like, you can't even turn it. So, yes, this angle you can sort of cover a bit more. But, like, you're getting penned, like, underneath this bolted-on armor. There's no redeeming features in terms of the armor. It has none. So, when you're playing this thing, do not expect your armor really to do much. You'll get the occasional bounce where RNG is just like, hey, I'm going to hit this extra massive bit of steel that's bolted on. More often than not, though, the guns are accurate enough. It's just going to go straight through and hit something important. So, make sure you've got repair kits, because you are going to need them with this thing. Alright, so we've taken a look at the stats of the vehicle, the armor profile, all the numbers, and a little bit of the history of the vehicle. But, like I always say, that doesn't tell you the full story. So, let's put it into a battle. We're here on Platonica, one of my most hated maps in the game. I am so glad that this doesn't appear higher up, because this just, yeah. It's a thing, let's put it that way. There's no cover, it's just all bush games. Yeah, it's not that fun to play, especially when you're in an MBT with crap view range, crap camo. Yeah, it's not great. But still. Anyway, let's put this through thing through its paces. Let's put the gun into action and see what we can actually do here. So I'm going to try and push up onto this sort of ridgeline here, and I'm hoping that people are going to spot over to the right hand side there, like E2, E1 area, and hopefully I should be able to shoot from this ridgeline. Problem is, this thing has, I mean, to say it has no gun depression is being kind of kind. But yeah, the gun depression on this thing is horrendously bad. So I wouldn't be entirely surprised to see me not be able to get the gun down here. But yeah, we've now got to see if we can wait for some targets to pop up and see what we can do. There is an IS-7 pushing. Unfortunately, we've lost an AMX. We're about to lose our BMD. Yep, there he goes. Everything's invisible because, yep. Here we go. We got a target on the right-hand side there that we might be able to see if we get a respot. He might still be there. I'm now spotted. I don't want to be spotted. I don't know whether it was the IS-7 that spotted me or whether it was something on the right-hand side, but problem is we've got no spotters on the right, so let's try and... Well, that IS-7 died horribly. Right, they have got an XM. See if I can put a shot into him. Missed him. Shell velocity on the heat here is not good. I'm being spotted by... there's a type there, so... I am kind of playing sort of very dangerous games here. Put a nice shot into the lav there. Pretty happy with that one. I don't know. He will probably try and pull back, but I'm not sure where to. I don't know if I can get my gun down enough on this type. Yes, I can. Put one into the side there, but I also took a shot in the side of the turret. They've got an XM that is making a bit of a break for it on the right-hand side there. As you can see, gun depression is kind of screwing me quite badly right now. Hopefully I can put that into the Black Eagle there. And you're now seeing... Oh, hey. What's behind me? Wait a minute. How did they manage to put a shot into the back of my turret? Oh, it was just low. Just too low on the XM there. Who is right behind us right now. Ah! The shell velocity on this is so slow, but he's now probably going to go off and kill our OF. Oh no, we're fine. So they've got a lot on that right-hand side. They've got T62, they've got a Magak, they've got a lot of stuff over there. Hopefully that blind shot would have gone into that Scorpion, but I'm not convinced. See him still running for his life. Definitely hoping at some point that someone spots something on the right-hand side that I can actually put some shots into. Ow. I saw where that came from. It came from over here. Problem is, no one can see anything. We've got no spotters left. Oh, no, we do. We have a Scorpion 90 who is stationary over there. I mean, I guess he's trying, but still. T62M is trying to push. There's a lav there. Oh, I missed the shot. Ah, we took a shot in the side there by their Scorpion 90. This is not what this... Oh, ow. This is not what this vehicle is made for. It really isn't. Hopefully we'll connect that blind shot. Not convinced, but hopefully we will. They do still have a Scorpion over here somewhere, but I'm not entirely sure where it is. We might have to make a play here and hope. Problem is, you make a play down here, you get spotted, you get nailed from the right-hand side there. And unfortunately, because our Scorpion is not scouting, we're having to play the long game a little bit here. I might start... Hang on. That's a pretty safe bet for a blind shot right there. There we go. Tyrann there. Tyrann is now dead. They're making a bit of a push. You can see we're at kind of extreme range here, but... Oh, he went behind the hill, which... Yeah, otherwise I actually landed that. No pen on the side of a T62. I think I hit him towards the front, though, so... Put another shot in. That's, I'm still being shot from the right-hand side here, which is not good, but there's not a lot I can do about it either. Oh, I nailed that Scorpion. The cross-map nail. That allowed our Scorpion to knock him out. But our Scorpion is now dead. It's very much a tactical game right now, and trying to play the ridgeline here, which is not something I am really designed to do. But I'm effectively a heavy scout for us right now. I'm trying to put some... ow. That was a big hit. The T62 on the right there, which is completely unspotted. Because we now have no spotters, which is a problem. That's a big problem. Really big problem. But the thing is, I'm now here. We have a type somewhere here. Probably the other side of the ridgeline. But our AMX-10s behind us are basically set ready. Oh, they were set ready. Oh, hey, there's the T62. Hopefully... Oh, I don't know where my shell went there. I went to slightly to the left of him because I sort of anticipated he might try and turn, but he didn't. So I might just go for this. Might make a play here. Good shot into the BWP. Jarlo's... oh no, it was the OA. There's an OA in the bush there somewhere. Splashes me with HE on the front. Ow. There goes the T62, putting a shot into me, because I've just realised we do have a scout left. We have a BMP-1 that's been sat in the middle the entire time. Really need him to spot the T62. Or the Magak, maybe. Maybe the Magak will spot him. Nope. The Magak's getting... or the BMP just tried to do something and got nailed for it, so... I need to be really careful here because I have no health left. Even that Jarlo firing HE could kill me at this point. And they're trying to blind shot me because they know I'm on such low health at this point. Still playing very, like, tactically, very slowly. Got him. Whoo! That was a tough shot, and it definitely has. That was a big kill, actually. That was a big kill because it was causing me to have problems. But I need to be very careful still because there's a bunch of guys in the bushes up ahead. Oh. Yeah, I can't really do a lot until the BMP decides to make a bit of a push. Because I think I have most of them here. BWP's in the bush in front of me, the OA is in front of me. The type is around here somewhere. There's smoke just gone off the other side of the hill. Oh, hey. What up, buddy? Tried to make a bit of a dash for it, but knock him out. As you can see, though, like, the armor hasn't done anything for me all game. It's been absolutely horrendous. It doesn't protect you at all. Like, it just doesn't. It's so bad. But then, that's not really a problem with the vehicle as such. That's a problem more with the state of MBTs at this tier. None of them have any armor. It's so bad. None of them have armor. So, to criticize this for having no armor is kind of, it feels unfair because none of them do. But that means that, honestly, at this tier, MBTs just feel really, really weak. You know, you've got the ACAB sat back there, which can just lol pen you for days. There's the OA back there that can do the same. Like, the Scorpions, like, the type, sorry, not the type, the Lav 150-90s, Lav 300, Jarlo. Like, the thing is, you might as well take, as Jarlo, a Lav, like, a vehicle like that has more, I'm going to use this, I'm going to try and push using this, that has a bit more, like, of a better gun. You might as well use that than trying to use this MBT. Because, I mean, the only advantage you get from having the MBT is a little bit extra hit points. But with the Jarlo, with the Lav, you get the extra camo, you get the extra view rate. Like, I don't know. There's no real reason at this tier to pick honestly, to pick an MBT over something like that. And that's not really the fault of the, Oh, our Magak is now giving away our position. And that's not really the fault of the vehicle. It's a fault with the way MBTs are at this tier. Like, that's what it is. It's a vehicle there. Somewhere. Oh, now. That's exactly, that proves my point. And unfortunately, we've got our Magak, which is reporting our location in the chat. So, he can enjoy a rather nice ban as I forward this on to support. But still, as you can see, yeah. T55 Enigma. It's kind of, it's terrible. It really is so bad. Like, honestly, I could have played that better, but then I couldn't really do a lot more than I did. The vehicle itself, though, the gun isn't good. It's slow, it has no armor, it has no view range, it has no camo. It has one thing going for it, and that is the fact that it looks cool. It looks really, it's a cool looking vehicle. Like, even when destroyed, it still looks really, really cool. But that's the only thing it's got going for it. It is a terrible, terrible vehicle. And like I say, it's unfortunately more of a symptom of the way MBTs at this tier are. They're all terrible. Like, honestly. I mean, you've got the tier 3 Leo, which I do like, but then that has a little bit more camo, so you can use it more as a light tank. But the straight up MBTs, they're all awful. They're so bad. Like, there's no reason to pick them over a Lav, over a Jarlo over a Scorpion 90. There's no real reason, or even the normal Scorpion, there's no reason to pick these other than it has a little bit extra hit points. But those extra hit points come at such a disadvantage because you lose in so many other areas. I really dislike this thing, and honestly, once the video is done, I don't think I'm going to be playing it again. It's a real shame because I wanted to like this. But yeah. Hopefully this Magak gets a ban, because I hate that with a passion. Reporting people's location in the chat is the worst thing to do. So, bye-bye Magak. Enjoy your spell on the sidelines. Especially since this was a very winnable game, because we still had a scout. They have a scout, but we also had one. But the Magak decided he was going to report the BMD's location. He died. So, yeah, thanks to him for that. It's going to be interesting to see whether this is going to end up as a draw or not. But, which I sort of suspect it probably will. See what this OF can do. Unfortunately, the OA just killed that. The OF actually needs to pull back and just try and live at this point. He's got 53 seconds. Don't let yourself get spotted. There goes the ACAV now. Yeah, he needs to be very, very careful. Just pull back, not die, and honestly, pull it out to be a draw. This map always ends up, it either ends up in a draw, or it ends up in like a one-sided stomp after like 10 seconds. It's ridiculous. Like, there is no in between. You either have good scouts that spot the entire enemy team and they get slaughtered immediately, or you end up with this type of gameplay, where it just is so slow that nothing ever really happens and it always ends in a draw. So, yeah, like I say, I'm rambling a bit till the end of the game. No, OF, you had one job, no. Oh, no. He is so lucky. Oh, he nearly threw it away. He nearly threw it away at the end there. Oh, no, that would have sucked. That would have sucked. I wonder if so I had like 1900 damage. I wonder if I actually connected any of my blind shots. I did. I connected a couple of blind shots. What did I hit? Hang on a minute. What did I actually hit? I know I hit that. I hit the Scorpion. I hit the Type. What? Do I remember? I don't remember hit. Oh, yeah, I shot him in the turret, didn't I? What did I shoot? Wow. I'm actually really surprised. I managed to hit a couple of blind shots. I'm pretty happy with that. But yeah, so that is the T55 Enigma. It is a vehicle to play and then forget it kind of exists. It is such a terrible tank. It's a shame that this has to be one of the reward tanks from the Battle Pass, because it leaves a kind of unsatisfying taste in your mouth when you actually get to it. You're like, hooray, I've got a Battle Pass tank. And then it's terrible. Which is a real shame. Because especially, it's a cool looking tank. Look at it. It's really, really cool looking. I love the way it looks. It's sort of UFO turret. Those big block sort of ERA all over the place. I love it. It's not ERA. I don't know if it is ERA or not. Or whether it's just blocks of steel like welded onto the side. But even still, it is so bad. It's a terrible, terrible tank. And unfortunately, I can't really say it was worth the grind. But hey, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I shall catch you in the next one.